I used to think the hardest part of becoming a parent would be the sleepless nights. I was wrong. It started on a Tuesday night, nothing special, nothing memorable. My husband was working late, and I had finally managed to put our 6-month-old son, Eli, to sleep. The house was quiet in that heavy, artificial way it gets after midnight, when even the walls seem to hold their breath. I sat on the couch, with the baby monitor resting beside me, the faint green glow of the screen showing Eli's crib. He was asleep, curled slightly on his side, his chest rising and falling in a steady rhythm. I remember smiling, that small, exhausted smile parents make when they realize they've survived another day. Then I heard him cry, not through the monitor, from down the hallway. It was sharp and sudden, the kind of cry that pulls something primal out of your chest. I jumped up immediately and ran toward the nursery, already rehearsing apologies in my head for letting him sleep alone for even a minute. I pushed the door open. The crib was empty. At first, my brain refused to process what my eyes were seeing. I stood there, staring, waiting for reality to correct itself. I even blinked hard, convinced I was still half asleep. The crib was still empty. My heart began to pound so violently I could hear it in my ears. I searched the room in a panic, under the changing table, behind the rocking chair, even inside the closet. Nothing. No Eli. No blankets disturbed. No open windows. No signs of a break-in. Then I noticed something that made my blood turn cold. The baby monitor on the dresser was still on. The screen showed the crib, and on the screen, Eli was still sleeping. I stared at it, confused, terrified, my mind splitting in two. The real crib in front of me was empty, but the monitor showed him lying there peacefully, exactly as he had been before. I reached for the monitor with shaking hands. That's when the speaker crackled. At first, I thought it was static, just interference. But then, the sound shifted, stretched, shaped itself into something unmistakable. A voice. Low, calm, too close. He's with me now. I dropped the monitor. It hit the floor, with a dull crack, but the voice continued, echoing faintly from the speaker. I screamed Eli's name, and ran through the house, checking every room, every door, every lock. The front door was bolted. The windows were sealed. The back door alarm was still armed. There was no way someone could have taken him. I ran back to the nursery, and grabbed the monitor again. My fingers slipped with sweat. Where is he? I screamed into it. What did you do? The screen flickered. For just a second, the image changed. Eli wasn't in the crib anymore. He was standing, not like a baby should, upright, stiff, his head tilted at an unnatural angle. His eyes were open, staring directly into the camera. Then the screen went black. I unplugged the monitor from the wall. The sound didn't stop. The voice continued, now clearer, as if it were no longer coming from the device. You shouldn't have left him alone. I backed out of the nursery slowly, my legs barely holding me up. Every instinct told me to run, but I was frozen, trapped between terror and disbelief. Then I heard it. Footsteps. Slow, deliberate, behind me. I didn't turn around. I couldn't. The footsteps stopped just inches away. I felt a presence. Something tall, something wrong, looming over me. The air grew cold, heavy, pressing against my lungs. A breath brushed my ear. Soft, familiar. The same voice whispered, "He's safe. Now it's your turn." The nursery door slammed shut on its own. The lights went out, and somewhere in the darkness, my baby started